Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abon. Welcome back to Local to Global with Europa FC, maybe for the last time on F22. Today we're starting our new season. We finished our first season with Europa by winning all three trophies in Gibraltar: the League, the Cup and the Preliminaries Cup. So we have got some European games to do before we leave. And today we've got the Champions League pre-qualifiers to see if we can get through to qualification. As always, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like on the video, leave comments. They are the best ways to support the channel. If you haven't done so already, or if you're new, subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss a single episode. Let's jump into this one. So last episode, we finished up the season by winning the Rock Cup, a 2-1 win over Europa Point, got us our third and final trophy of the season. So our contract is expiring in just 5 days, and I think it will go into a month-to-month rolling contract when it expires. We should still be here unless we actually resign from the club. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be playing the European fixtures with Europa until we go out. And then we're going to be resigning after that because the league, we've completed the league in Gibraltar. There's nothing else for us here. So we're going to play the European fixtures. And then once we go out, we're going to resign. You know, we've done everything there is to do domestically. We won all three trophies last season. So there's nothing else for us here, really. You can see top right that we have got Banger City in the Champions League preliminary qualifier. So the bottom four sides in the coefficients have to go through preliminary qualifying. Engadani of Andorra have already knocked out Tre Penne of San Marino, and we take on Banger City playing in a neutral venue, it says, but it looks like it's at Victoria Stadium. So we're playing in Gibraltar against the champions of Wales, Banger City. If we win, we'll take on Engadani, and the winner of that goes through to the proper first qualifying round of the Champions League. And if we get to that, we're going to take on Northern Ireland champions Linfield. So we've got two games today, hopefully, if we beat Banger. Then we'll take on Engadani, and then if we win that, next episode, going to be Linfield. Interestingly, if we look at the coefficient charts, we have actually climbed out of the bottom four. If we go down, we've actually overtaken Malta with a 2.333 point season last year because we got to the third qualifying round of the Europa Conference League. So we've actually overtaken Malta, as there's a chance that we might even manage to get higher than Kosovo and maybe get another place in the coefficients there. But because the preliminary qualifying was drawn earlier, it doesn't actually take effect until next season. So next season, Gibraltar won't have to play preliminary qualifying. They just go into the first qualifying round, and instead the champions of Malta would have to go through preliminaries. Let's jump into the game then. Banger City, the preliminary sort of pre-qualifier is meant to be a quite close game, it seems. We are slight favourites, but hopefully we can do well. Sanchez, our centre-back, is retired. He was our captain. He is now retired, so if we are going to make signings, it would probably have to be at centre-back. Because it's Europe, there's no restrictions, so we can play whatever side we want. I've done a quick pick. This is what it's given us, so I'm probably just going to play this. So here we go. First game of the new season, I guess. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Hopefully we can win it. The preliminaries last season, they did manage to get through. They beat the San Marino champions, and then they beat the New Saints. So hopefully we can do the same here. But 4-4-2 being played by the Welsh champions, by Banger. And let's see if we can get through preliminary qualifying. If we do go out, then it'll be done before we get to the end of our deal. So 30th of June, we may well be leaving unless we actually go through. But yeah, we need to see if we can get through this game. Well, Ghana has actually got a chance here and scored in the 9th minute. And get Ghana picking up where he left off from last season with his 35 goals, scoring in Europe to make it Banger 0, Europa 1. We'll see this again. I wasn't sure anything was going to come from this highlight because it was quite long, so I wasn't really talking. Oliveira with a long ball. No one really seemed to go for it, and then Ghana was just there. None of the defenders really seemed to deal with it. I think they thought the keeper might come out. I don't know, but it's 1-0. And we have a corner now with Crankshaw, and it's a Ghana again. 2-0, 15th minute. Ghana has just picked up where he left off from last season. And it is 2-0. We're looking good to get through this. Maybe this isn't as big a close game as I thought. Maybe we are, you know, a lot better than these sides. Ghana with an easy finish there. See, we weren't odds on. We were favourites, but it was actually kind of tight. So, you know, Maybe our home advantage is good. Although it says it's neutral ground, it's not a neutral ground. We're Gibraltarian. We're playing in Gibraltar. Ghana, what the chance to get a 19-minute hat-trick there. And he hit the post. We've flown out of the gates here against Bangor, and we're 2-0 up, and we're only midway through the first half. Now they're going to try and maybe get into the game, but that's not a good ball forwards. And here's Sama to Oliveiro. And here's Wassel. Hasn't played too much. Didn't play too much last season. Kind of lost his place because of the squad rules. We ended up with Morgan at centre-back a lot because he was actually homegrown from Gibraltar. Here's Morton to Hernandez. Hawks to Garner. Is this going to be a hat-trick? No, it's not. The chip just went over. See, we haven't got Garner for much longer. He's going to be leaving to join Swindon in about a week. So we're making the most of him while we got him. Sam with a chance here. That is 3-0. Garner this time with an assist from the set piece. But that's not going to count. It seems it's going to be disallowed. But we'll hopefully get a third goal before half-time. Here's Bennett. And the cross. It's gone to Morton and it's cleared away. And now it's Edmonds on the ball for Bangor. Looking to maybe break here. He has got a player ahead of him and to his left. Going to find Dunn, but that's quite easy for Sama to clear up. And it's cleared forward again by Hadler, who's actually in goal instead of Bradley Bander. Lock with a long ball. Headed forward by Wassel. Here's Charsley to Morton. Garner. He's still going to try and maybe get that hat-trick, but he's lost the ball there. And Swindles has got lots of space here on that left wing, but that's not a good ball. Easy for Wassel to head forward there. Hawks. Still got it out wide to Bennett. Charsley. Crankshaw. Morton through. And I think that's his first goal for Europa. It is. James Morton makes it 3-0 with 33 minutes gone. That's his first Europa FC goal. One of the signings we made last season. Good build up here. Good spell of possession. And then Crankshaw with a good ball for Morton. Really sort of solid run and an easy finish for him. A good finish though. Okay, I think I was worrying a bit too much about this tie. I think we are far and away the better of these two sides in ability and in this game as well. Corner kick here with Oliveira. Crankshaw with a header and it's saved by the goalkeeper. That's a good ball for Crankshaw. Can maybe put the ball in there for Garner. Getting the hat-trick in. Charsley instead with a shot, but that's blocked. Morton has another go and that's also blocked. The score isn't really important. It's just getting through, but you know, we're dominating these guys and we're looking good to get through. Possible break here. Garner's got the ball. And here's Crankshaw. Garner going to go into the middle maybe and try and get on the end of it again. He's in the 18-yard box now. Crankshaw with a cross. Garner couldn't quite finish off. Morton's shot was blocked and it's cleared. Garner, really good work to get the ball back there, but then gives it away. And now Bangor on the ball. Sweeney to Ashworth. Edmonds. Here's Locke. Dixon. And again, they just can't string a pass together, Bangor. Giving the ball away, but then, you know, we're not much better ourselves. Bit of a sloppy spell here. But Sam with the ball back to Hadler. And we go again. 52.5 minutes gone in the game. Again, we're looking on top. We're looking good. It's 3-0. And I don't really think we can be too worried about losing anything here. We might concede a goal, but as long as we get through, that's fine. Charsley with the ball now. And, oh, wow. That's one of the best goals I've seen so far with Europa. And it was from Harry Charsley, 30-yarder there. Really, really well-struck goal to make it 4-0. Maybe the best goal we've seen so far with Europa. There's been some good long-range strikes, but this one really is good. The keeper was about 5 yards off his line, but a great finish by Harry Charsley. No hat-trick today, but he's got plenty of hat-tricks. He's not worried about that. Let's give a game to Borgay, I think. Dylan Borgay is going to have to step up next season in the absence of Garner. So we're going to get him on for half an hour. Might be a chance for a goal here. It's Andrew Hernandez. It might have been offside, but we will see. Yeah, it's been disallowed. I mean, it was so offside, we don't even get to see a replay. But here's Borgay. He's come on for Garner. Charsley might be able to get a second goal here, but he's going to try and find a cross. And it's Hernandez, and that's a low strike to get a fifth. Andrew Hernandez getting another goal, and that is now 5-0. And yeah, we've blown these guys out of the water. The day Bangor went to Gibraltar did not go well. It's not the day we went to Bangor because we are at home, even though it says it's a neutral ground. I guess because every Gibraltarian side plays at the stadium, it counts as neutral. I'm guessing that's how it works. But it's 5-0 and we can rest easy now for the last quarter of the game. Crankshaw's going to come off for Anthony Hernandez, and Andrew Hernandez is going to come off for Vinyas Cruz. 38 attempts at goal we've had this game and 5 goals. So, yeah, it was a bit of a mismatch in the end. The pre-match odds were a little bit incorrect, I think. We should have been strong favourites. We were favourites for this game, but We should have been like odds on. We were strong favourites here. But maybe a chance for Bangor to get a late goal here. It's Ashworth, it's Win Owen, and they do get a goal. 86th minute, Bangor 1, Europa 5. So they do get that consolation goal. Well done, Bangor. Here is Vinyas Cruz, fresh off the bench. Morton to Bourget. And that ball might find Anthony Hernandez. Might be a time for a 6th here. Oh, it's a good header by Ditchburn. Decent defending there by Bangor. Vinyas Cruz. Charsley heads down for Hernandez, and that's going to be number 6. It is Anthony Hernandez, second of the game, and there's now 6-1. So that'll put us through to the next pre-qualifier, and we are against the Andorran champions. Hopefully we can win that and get through to Champions League qualifying proper. So Engadani are our opponents in the next game. They're the champions of Andorra. Right, so just 2 days until that next qualifying game. So just a 2-day break until we face Engadani, because we do know that if we win this, we will be taking on Northern Ireland champions Linfield in the next round, in the first qualifying round. And this game also being hosted at Victoria Stadium as well, so essentially another home game. Just to fill you in on some other transfer news, we have seen 3 players leave. Christy Davis has gone to the New Saints. We got £5,000 for each of these deals. Jordan Davies has gone to Doncaster because he wasn't playing too much. And Seydou Diallo, the midfielder, has gone also to Swindon. And Ghana's going to be joining in very shortly. So, yeah, we have lost a few players, but the squad's still good enough, I think, to get through these games. We're going to get through qualifying as far as we can before we go. Right, we've rotated a bit for the game. The front 3 remains unchanged, but we have rotated the team slightly, just to keep it fresh and see if we can get through this game. And then if we do next episode, we'll take on the champions of Northern Ireland, Linfield. Again, that's assuming that we don't just leave at the end of our contract. But as far as I'm aware, it'll just go into a month-to-month contract. So we'll stay until we go out of Europe. And we have an early corner here inside 6 minutes. Olivero is on it. And it's Hansen with the header, but it's saved by the Andorran goalkeeper. I'm assuming he's Andorran. I expect a lot of these guys are. However, we're having not a lot of possession here. We've had lots of shots, but no goals yet. And all it'll take is one chance for them to score and they go ahead. So, you know, we need to actually make sure that we finish these. It's still 0-0 as we go into first half injury time. Hawks might have a chance here to get a goal. There we go. Hawks sets up Ghana. And late in the first half, it is 1-0. A bit of a boring first half. Not a lot of highlights, but we do get the goal late on. So half time, we do get that late goal at the end to make it 1-0. 24 shots in that first half and 1 goal. Okay. I mean, again, as long as we win, it's fine. I don't care what the scoreline is. We just need to make sure that we win. Okay, this Andorran side are all sitting in their own half here at the moment, sitting very deep. So we should be able to take advantage of that because, you know, you can't really play deep on FM22. You know, it rewards aggression. Ghana, though, has absolutely skied that. FM22 definitely awards aggression and awards attacking. You can't. It doesn't really, you know, do well for you to play defensive. So, you know, I think it's quite good to not play like high, but at least have those lines of engagements and those defensive lines as you know, standard. Deep lines just, you know, just get punished way too often. But just still 1-0 here. About less than 10 minutes into the second half. Going to need maybe another goal here just to make it a bit more comfortable because, yeah, it took a while for us to score and all the Andorrans need is 1 chance. This might be 2-0 here, but it was a foul. As a straight red? Was it? I guess he was last man. That did seem a bit harsh at first. But now the Andorrans are down to 10. I don't even remember what these guys are called. Engadana or something like that. But they're down to 10. Then we've got a chance to maybe kill this game off with a second goal. Hernandez has got lots of space here, but the shot just wide of the post. Ghana again is getting a bit tired up top. He has got the 1 goal so far. Oliveira's corner. Ghana again heads over. And let's make some changes. We have got 3 bookings there, so I think we should maybe get stuck in off, or at least go and get, you know, stay on feet. Ghana is going to come off. Again, we'll put Bourget on up top. Make a straight change there. Hernandez hasn't been too good today. Morton's going to come on in his place as well. 60 minutes gone. Still 1-0 here. Hernandez to Bennett. That's not a good pass, and it's cleared forward by Medina. Here's Hansen at the back for Europa. Good ball forward for Olivero. And the left back has got a chance to maybe a shoot. It's blocked. Here's Wasul. Morton to Vinyas Cruz. And Crankshaw. Ooh, just a bit too much on that for him. Midway through the second half. Still only 1-0 here. Against the 10 men, though, we should be okay. It doesn't look like they're going to create too many opportunities for themselves. But again, all they'll need is 1. We need a second goal here. Are we going to get it? No, we're not there. Header away by Sampaio. And here comes Oliveira again from left back. 68 minutes gone. Hernandez, long range. There we go. It's been coming. And there's the second goal. 69th minute. Europa 2. Engadani 0. Whatever these teams called. Engadani. I was close. I got the first 3 syllables right. Again, the cross doesn't find anybody. It's Vinícius Cruz by the other corner flag. Oliveira. Borges got the chance here, and it's Hawks, and it's 3-0. Josh Hawks gets it. Dylan Borges with the assist, which is nice to see. 75th minute, 3-0, and game over. So we are going to be taking on Linfield in the next round, assuming we're still going to be, well, under contract at the very least, and we should be. Let's see if we can maybe get more goals as this comes to an end. The floodgates do seem well and truly open now that we've managed to get some goals. Here's Crankshaw, and Hawks brought down. That's going to be a penalty. Who's taking this? Is it Crankshaw? Crankshaw's taking the penalty. Hasn't scored yet in these European ties. Got a chance to here, though, to make it 4-0. Oh, and it's saved, but he might have another chance here, and it's saved again. Double save by the goalkeeper. 80th minute of the game. Here is Crankshaw. Will be looking to try and redeem himself after the missed pen. And that's possession lost, but one again here with Bennett. And, oh, Hawks did manage to get there in the end. It's saved. It's Borges with the rebound, and it is a 4th. Dylan Borges in the 80th minute gets his first goal for a little while. I think since qualifying last season, you know. But he gets the goal to make it 4-0 with 10 minutes to go. We had 50 attempts at goal in that game and only won 4-0. We underperformed. Look at our XG. We underperformed there, guys. That should have been so much better. Okay, so it looks like we are going to be on a rolling contract until we either resign or re-sign. Do not confuse the two. Don't want to be doing a work the space. I guess that means we're going to play through these European games until we go out, and then at that point we will be leaving. It will be a bit of an awkward time to actually be going because, of course, most people will have started their seasons. So it may well be a long wait for a new club. Either that, or it will be in a league that plays their seasons very differently. Maybe a team that, you know, plays their games through the winter rather than, you know, the usual like August to May sort of thing. Maybe we'll go to Scandinavia or something. We'll have to wait and see. But next time, going to be both legs against Linfield, the champions of Northern Ireland. First qualifying round. We do have the second round drawn, so we'll know who we face if we knock Linfield out. Olympiacos. That is going to be a very big hill to climb if we knock out Linfield, but that might be tough. Northern Ireland's champions, where are they in the coefficients, Northern Ireland? Let's see. They are 38th, so yeah, they are much higher than we are, quite a few places higher than we are, so I think that's going to be a tough one, getting past Linfield, but we'll see what we can do. But anyway, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below and leave comments. And the best ways to support the channel, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss a single episode of Local to Global. And next episode, Champions League qualifying for real gets underway. We're going to see if we can get past the champions of Northern Ireland, Linfield. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.